had cameras on the Jazz team bus pulling into the arena. The players exuding. Hi, everybody. Time to get into. Grant a look into. Of the NBA tonight. These are two of the brightest young teams in the league.
You know, when it's all said and done, BA, these are squads that I expect to eventually play for titles. I mean, the talent is there. And, of course, it's all about gaining experience and gelling as a team.
So here are the Jazz starting five. We've got Colin Sexton, Lauri Markkanen out there with Walker Kessler. Then there's Chris Dunn, and it's Hendricks in at the small forward position. They set the pick. It's Bridges on the wing. Black passes to Ball. 4 on the clock. Drives to the hoop. Tries it from the top of the key. Can't get it to drop. On offense, here's Utah. Sexton looking around. Markkanen outside. Markkanen sets a screen for 3. Sexton. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Pass to Ball. Williams a screen on Sexton. Black passes to Bridges. Now here's Ball. Williams with the screen. And it's Ball with the 3.
And Ball makes the intelligent play, using the tried and true pick and roll to create an opening.
And you don't see many 6'7" point guards, but that's not all that stands out with LaMelo Ball, Grant.
Yeah, not just a creator. He's a creative with the artistic inspiration to make plays that most of us couldn't envision, much less accomplish.
Ball passes to Miller. The three-pointer off the mark. The Jazz have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Launches it. Hendricks no good. Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Miller can't get it to go. Utah's gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Dunn, pass to Markkanen. Pass to Sexton. Kessler a screen from downtown, and it's Colin Sexton with the 3. Sexton's got 5 now.
Working the pick and roll, Sexton was confident it would open things up.
Miller, the pass to Williams. Here's Black, and stolen by Sexton. Markkanen outside. Kessler a screen. And Markkanen gets it to go on the assist by Sexton.
From distance, Markkanen with the picture-perfect mechanics and the height to almost always get a clean look.
Here's Miller. Lays it up and banks it in.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here's Sexton. He's got 5. The 3. Counted from distance. Give him 8 points now.
I love that Colin Sexton is confident in taking that shot. Beautiful.
Here's Miller. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And Graham, despite the lack of a superstar offensive weapon, the Jazz, one of the more efficient offenses.
Yeah, B.A., And two areas where they separate themselves, they shoot a ton of threes, and they do a really good job tracking down those long rebounds on the offensive glass.
Now here's Sexton. Give him 8. And Markkanen with the stuff.
The ability to play inside out. The more Markkanen attacks the rim, the more he creates opportunities for their perimeter game.
Ball with it. Defended by Dunn. Pass to Miller. Williams a screen on Markkanen. Here's Miller. Gets some space and buries the jumper.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Markkanen with a screen on Ball. Sexton misses. The Hornets have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Here's Bridges. It's blocked. Right side, Sexton. Pass to Hendricks. Fires for 3. The rebound by Bridges.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Miller. Now Williams. Ball outside. Into the lane. And Ball throws it down.
Don't blink. Ball will blow your doors off.
Dunn. Pass to Sexton. Markkanen with it, pounded by Ball. And Miles Bridges is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
8 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Up top, Dunn. Markkanen for 3. And that's not going to go. And that does it for the first quarter. Jazz out in front, up 4. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Utah?
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
They've also been quick to set up their teammates, wasting no time making the extra pass for the open look.
They've got Nick Richards, Trey Mann out there with Cody Martin. Then there's Grant Williams, and it's McGowan's in at the 3, the small forward. That's the Hornets 5. Now here's Collins. 6 on the shot clock. To the paint. Here's Lofton. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And with players like Morant and Giannis last season getting undercut around the rim, would you support moving the charge circle out a foot, Grant?
You know, B.A., that's a good idea. I mean, I don't see why not. The league wants more highlights and less injuries, so it seems to make a lot of sense to me.
And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Lauri Markkanen has become the go-to scorer for the Jazz. Coach Will Hardy said, quote, "It's not easy going from being a role player to being the guy. There's an emotional part of being counted on like this, and he's handled it very well. To have the evolution that he has had is something that he should be very, very proud of." Brian?
Yes, indeed. Thank you very much, Allie. Good stuff there.
A veteran in this league, Jordan Clarkson is known as a fantastic scorer. Someone who can fill it up from all 3 levels.
Pass to Lofton. Here's George. He's guarded by Martin. This one for 3. George, that one's good. George has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And there's a nice rhythm to his three-point shot. You know, George has a confident stroke. Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
We're about a minute and a half into this second quarter. Pass to Horton Tucker. Back to Clarkson. Here's Lofton. Clarkson outside. 5 on the clock. Here's Lofton. Williams defending. Some solid defense from Williams. 4-3. McGowan's no good. Stripped it away. Man, the pass to Martin. On the wing man. Here's McGowan's. Defended by Horton Tucker. Williams from long range. Williams knocks down the three.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please, that's terrible.
Well, Grand Hornets head coach Steve Clifford said that the team needs to start winning if they want to keep LaMelo Ball.
And he's not wrong, B.A. I mean, they view Ball as the cornerstone of the franchise, but they have to give him a reason to stay. He is indeed a special talent, and winning is his ultimate priority. And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Martin with a screen on George. Back to Martin. Richards, the pass to Martin. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball.
Utah ball.
And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
George passes to Clarkson. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. And now a 7-point Utah lead.
A growing aspect of George's game. He's working to become a strong facilitator.
Here's Mann. Off target from three-point range. On offense, here's Utah. They're on an 11-3 run.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Now here's Martin. The teardrop. Collins with the rebound. Clarkson for three. Richards pulls it in. For Charlotte, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Williams passes to Richards. On the wing man. Outside, Williams. Back to man. Williams, a screen on Clarkson.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
First personal foul. First team foul.
46 seconds left in the first half. Here's Williams. Grant Williams, serious hustle points.
Really good move to the hole against the smaller guy. He uses his strength so well.
George finds Clarkson. Here's the three. Collins left side. Clarkson against Martin. 6 to shoot. Back to Collins. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
The Hornets have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. And the Hornets with possession here. They trail by 7. Outside, Williams. Martin outside. And so it's Utah closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Their play has earned them a nice lead, one they'll look to build on as the game continues. More 2K action in just a moment. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Wow, Colin Sexton displaying all his skills today.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Kicking off the second half. Here's Will Hardy's 5. Chris Dunn is out there with Colin Sexton. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. Then it's Walker Kessler. And it's Hendricks in at the 3 spot. Markkanen from long range. Fires in the triple. Markkanen's got 8.
Already one of the best shooting bigs in the league. Markkanen matches threes.
You know, when analyzing the game of Colin Sexton, this is a guy who can score from all 3 levels, Grant.
You know, this is what his team has asked him to do, to be aggressive on offense and to shoot the ball with confidence too, B.A.
Now here's Dunn. Still no points. Sexton passes to Kessler. Markkanen left side. Spins. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
A nice little pump fake. This is what they count on marketing to do, generate offense.
And you watch Charlotte. Boy, they play with pace, Grant.
Oh, B.A., they tend to get a lot of shots up. Heavy volume team, but when those shots are falling, they can compete against anyone.
Black passes to Williams. And Chris Dunn gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Here's Miller, down to 5 on the shot clock. There's Ball with a 3, and the Hornets another 3.
And that's what you get from Brandon Miller. I mean, he can really whip passes there around the court.
Kessler a screen. Sexton passes to Dunn. Back to Sexton. Dunn outside. Driving inside. And Utah calls time here.
It may be a players' league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
Yeah, if that were the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
And let them hear it.
Outside Sexton. Knocks down the triple. Sexton's got 11 points.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please, that's terrible.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Hornets are trying to work their way up. Coach Steve Clifford said the whole thing that you want to try to create in any season is finding ways to get better every day. You have to be able to handle frustration just like you handle success. I'm proud of the way they've hung in there and the attitude that we've had about it. Brian?
Yeah, you can see him building, Allie. Thank you. You know, when you look at Brandon Miller's skill set, this guy has the potential to be an elite scorer.
And that's why so many are excited about him. A 3-level scorer who possesses impressive length and a quick release. B.A., this kid is special.
Now here's Sexton. 11 points in the game. Three-pointer. Back to Markkanen. There's the triple. Ooh, Markkanen, confident from long range.
Really showcasing his skills in this one. Markkanen has all the talent you need.
Ball passes to Miller. To the inside. And Ball gets it to go. 10 points for him.
Not putting his head down. He continues to produce with the team trailing.
Pass to Markkanen. This one for 3. The Hornets pull it in. 1:58 left to play in the third quarter here. Williams passes to Miller. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Now here's Ball. He's got 10. They set the screen. There's the 3. Up again. Kessler with a rebound. Utah's gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. Ball with a steal. Left side Williams. Here's Black. And it's off from 3-point range. Ooh, the blocking skills of Walker Kessler have been getting him plenty of attention.
B.A., that's not the only thing he does around the rim. He's also a very solid rebounder. So really, if there's any action under the hoop, he wants in on it.
So Charlotte ends up going with a new group. George finds Clarkson. The 3 connects from downtown. Clarkson's got 10.
So confident in himself at the arc. Clarkson doesn't hold back.
Richards with a screen. Martin outside. To the middle. And that one is hammered home.
Huge size disadvantage for the defense. Might as well just get out of the way.
On the wing, Clarkson. He's got 10. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Gets the three to fall. Man's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Clarkson for three. And again, it's Utah with a three.
Ice cold answer from Jordan Clarkson. He knew he had it in him.
Man, the pass to Williams. Now a timeout called by Charlotte. You look at Jordan Clarkson. What a contribution.
Yeah, they're going to have to find a way to run him off his spots out there. He is rolling.
Everyone get loud and give it up for your High Hitbox Squad.
Here's Martin.
Clap it up for your High Hitbox.
Pass to Williams. Here's Mann. Martin with a screen on George. Mann. And the Hornets, another three. Floats one up. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Creating plays for others. It's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Cody Martin is out there with Trey Mann. Then there's Nick Richards. Then there's Grant Williams. And it's McGowan's in at the three. That's the Hornets 5. Here's McGowan's. Some room here for Williams. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Collins outside. Kicks it to George. Martin against Clarkson. Back to George. Clarkson outside. Clock at 6. George with it. Martin picks him up. Nice shot by George. And the Jazz lead by 10.
Wow, Keontae George flashing those handles. Nasty stuff.
To the wing on the left. Richards, the pass to McGowan's. Here's Mann. George defending. Williams on the wing. To the paint. Here's Martin. And he converts the layup.
Coaches love to see ball movement, especially when it gets you that kind of look.
The Jazz shooting the ball at 48% so far. George passes to Clarkson. Gets the three ball to go. Clarkson's got 12 points in just the second half.
Jordan Clarkson doing a great job of getting ready for that pass, and he made it look easy.
Offensive rebound. Here's Richards. Pass to McGowan's. Outside, Williams. Down low. They shoot again! And he takes it up and lays it in.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Here's Lofton. Back to George. Pass to Clarkson. Three-pointer. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Now here's Clarkson. Going inside. Up top, Collins. And Collins with the jam.
Dunk contest level jam. Collins looks like he's having fun out there.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Richards, the pass to Mann. Fades back. And the Hornets, another three.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see.
Hey, you leave him open, he's going to make the defense pay for that level of disrespect.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Williams from long range nails it from beyond the arc.
Spacing and ball movement. We hear coaches talk about those two elements all the time.
It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Mann. Soft touch off the glass. Mann's got 5 points now this quarter. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Collins a screen. Pass to Lofton. Now here's George. Just 5 on the clock. Outside Horton Tucker. Here's Clarkson. And there's the whistle. That goes on Taylor Horton Tucker. That's his first foul of the game.
A terrific box out that draws the over-the-back call.
Beautiful to the eyes. That's good fundamental basketball. You love to see that playing the right way.
Drills it from deep.
And ball doesn't feel any pressure. What a spot to step up and knock down the clutch J.
Money.
No fear from Jordan Clarkson. He found the bottom of the cup.
Ball passes to Williams. Count it!
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
Pass to Markkanen. Clarkson for three. Goes up at the elbow. Intercepted.
And looking to even the score with a huge three.
This is where you want to run a play. Don't just walk it up and heave it.
No! Bangs home the three! Oh! An enormous three-pointer! Here's Markkanen. Count it!
Not only can you count on Markkanen to give you points, he can do it when it matters most.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. They're down by 2. 5 ticks left in the fourth. Your thoughts, guys?
I don't know if they should be greedy here and go for a three. I'd take it to the basket, get a high percentage shot, or maybe get fouled.
Substitution on the court.
Pass the ball. Here's Miller. Yes!
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? And Utah calls time here.
Get any better than that.
Was that for real? Did I just see that?
here.
Well, both teams want this one bad, and a chance to prove they're the dominant squad. I think it's going to get pretty heated at some point here tonight.
So a look at the starters for the Wizards. We've got Baldwin. He's out there with Avdia. Jordan Poole is out there with Holmes. And it's Koulibaly in at the two-guard spot. Now, here's Poole. The pass to Baldwin. There's a screen. Inside. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Pass the ball. Here's Miller. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
And this is what you like about Miller. He has great range from 3, but he can also make tough shots in traffic.
Drills it from outside.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And Doris, what would you say has to happen for the Wizards to take that next step?
I think one of the things that's absolutely key to an organization's success is being able to make the right selections with their draft picks. It's not easy, it's not an exact science, but it's been problematic for this organization in the past. That has got to change.
And they're able to recover. Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Here's Bridges, and he slams it down right on top of Denny Avdia.
Well, this guy knows how to put on a show. Put Miles Bridges in the dunk contest. Did you see that?
Poole, the pass to Avdia. Back to Poole. Driving in, lays it up and banks it in. Poole's got 5 now.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Yeah, going hard to the rag, making a statement here early on.
And this is why you get the ball into his hands. Let him establish the pace and rhythm of the game.
Now, here's Ball. He's got 6. 5 on the clock. Drives to the hoop, and Ball slams it in.
I tell you, the intuition, the IQ of LaMelo Ball, the guy just knows what to do and when. Nice. Oh, my goodness.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And when it comes to the Charlotte Hornets, DB, this is a squad that wants to keep getting better, clearly.
Kevin, it shows you how challenging success and sustained success in particular is. This is an organization that has had pockets of success in the past. But the keys to this are you drafting well? Are you developing young talent? Have you built out a culture? Do you have top-down leadership that trickles through an organization? This is something Charlotte has to think about.
To the paint. Avdia with it. He's against Miller. It's Poole with the drive. His first miss, now 3 of 4 from the field. Williams sets a screen for Ball. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte. And so Poole will bring it up for the Wizards. They trail by 1. Avdia with it, working on Black. The Wizards shooting their first free throws of this personal foul. That one is off. Greg, it seems like the Wizards have been trying to find their edge against tough teams.
Yeah, and the first question is which end does it happen on, offense or defense? Because you can win tough games by being great at either.
Bridges kicks to Miller. Pass the ball. Miller surveying the floor. And it's Miller with the jam.
Add that to the highlight reel for Miller. I'm sure it'll grow quickly.
Here's Poole. Stolen by Ball. There's the triple. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Poole. Pass to Avdia. The kick out to Poole. To the middle. Here's Holmes. Williams with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. There's 18 seconds left in the first quarter. Clock is at 3. Here's Avdia. And the shot is long. Black dishes to Miller. Back to Black. There's Ball with the three, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And when you consider how Charlotte is doing, guys, what do you think?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
We've got Nick Richards. Martin is out there with Grant Williams. And it's McGowan's in at the three. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. It's stolen. Here's Champagny. And he goes in for the dunk.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Alden. David.
Thank you, guys. Well, Kyle Kuzma has always been a crazy confident person. He said, I've always had this incredible self-belief that no matter who I'm on the court with, I'm the best player. And that's gotten me to this level. That's gotten me to where I am. So my irrational confidence has always been a key thing for me. Kevin, back to you.
Really owns it, David. I like that. Thanks. The kick out to Williams. From downtown, nailed from three-point land. Williams has got the lead up to 6 now for the Hornets.
And not the tightest D right there. And he's going to punish you if you give him that much space. That three-point shot is his bread and butter.
There's the drive. Lets it go with a three. And it's the Hornets another three.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
Washington calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Here's McGowan's, defended by Jones. And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. And we see players sometimes, Greg, after a change of venue, they change teams, suddenly taking the next step. What can key that leap?
Kevin, it's not all just opportunity and fit. I think there can be a mental component as well. A fresh start can give you a blank canvas to try new things.
Rocket two. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
The sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Now here's Kispert, covered by Martin. Outside, Bagley. And the pass to Champagny. Back to Bagley. Kuzma inside. Working on Williams. Here's Mann, defended by Jones. Pass to Richards. Here's Williams. It's Martin on the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Fires for three. Wow, drew the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Personal foul.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Hornets.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
Kispert, the pass to Kuzma. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Pass to McGowan's. There's a screen by Williams. Releases. And the basket by McGowan. McGowan's has got his second bucket.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And that one's good. Champagny.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
You know, Greg, if you look back at the Hornets' 22-23 season, there was a lot of adversity.
And that was a tough season for them all around. So many injuries. A lot of young players were forced into bigger roles, but they did get valuable experience out of it.
Williams gets the bucket.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And Kuzma slams it in.
Throw down from Kyle Kuzma, a level of aggression.
Williams against Kuzma. Williams passes to McGowan. Here's Mann from the arc. Bagley with the rebound. Now here's Kispert, covered by Martin. Good on the shot, and with that, the Charlotte lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Kispert. He takes it in.
Able to guard multiple positions. Bagley's athleticism and speed helps a ton on this end.
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Man, we're seeing a tremendous game from LaMelo Ball.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
So on the floor for Washington, we've got Avdia. Rashawn Holmes out there with Baldwin. Then there's Jordan Poole. And it's Koulibaly in at the 2-guard spot. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you very much. The Hornets want to play with tempo. Coach Steve Clifford said offense starts with playing through the strengths of your best players. LaMelo Ball is a great talent with a passion for the game and a flair for playing in the open court. We want to take advantage of that. Kevin?
Yeah, makes sense. David, thanks.
If you leave a teammate of LaMelo Ball that wide open, I promise you, he will find him.
You know, there's no denying the talents of LaMelo Ball, Doris. Could this be what we see from guards in the future?
Well, we know what he brings, LaMelo, Kevin, and that's a blend of size and skill. He is a magician with the basketball in the open floor. The handle is tight. The shooting is getting better. We have to see this young man develop.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
A huge reason Miller went so high in the draft. His three-point stroke. It's exactly what you want in a wing.
Baldwin kicks to Poole. Shoots the 3. Bridges with the board. Hornets leading by 10. The kick out to Ball. Back to Black. Passes it to Ball. The pass to Bridges. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Wizards ball.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Here's Poole. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. LaMelo Ball picks one up. The Wizards shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And the last couple of years, Doris, Charlotte has really picked up the pace.
I think, Kevin, that's to place an emphasis and try to bring out the best of LaMelo Ball, who flourishes in that exact kind of environment. Brilliant passer, wants to be dynamic in transition. I think think it's a smart choice.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Washington basketball.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Baldwin bangs home the trifecta. Baldwin's got 5 points so far.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Bridges passes to Black. Oh, ball in position. Bridges inside. Misses the baby hook. Wizards trail by 9. Poole with it, and it's Miller picking him up. The kick out to Poole. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
Now, this is just a big-time offensive performance from a young LaMelo Ball. He's already put the league on notice.
To the right side. Here's Baldwin. And the 3 off target. Hornets leading by 8. Black kicks to Ball. Takes the 3. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
This guy is always ready to shoot the 3. LaMelo's so confident from distance.
To the inside. Labali on the money with the shot from the left block.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist. You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte. Over in the corner, Williams. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Pass to Richards. Shot clock at 6. McGowan's the pass to Richards. Great D that time from Bagley.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Right side, Jones. Driving inside. Shot by Champagny, no good. Hornets leading by 9. Man passes to Williams. So it's the Charlotte Hornets ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And the three-point shot has been big for.
Let's go, fans.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. And for the Hornets, they're shooting just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field. Nick Richards out there with Grant Williams. Then it's Martin. And it's McGowan's in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the group out there for Charlotte.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
Richards passes to McGowan. Now Martin. Pass to Man. Martin with a screen on Jones. Dishes to Williams. 4 on the clock. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. You know, Doris, guys like Grant Williams are so vital to the success of the team. He doesn't get too greedy, does he?
No, Kevin, and the key for role players is being willing to star in your role nightly. For Grant, he knows what that means. He's got to be versatile defensively, and he's got to knock down open shots. He's willing to do both at a high level.
Here's Kuzma, and Kuzma slams it in.
It's been like this all night for both teams, the offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
The rhythm, the timing, an encouraging sign seeing Bagley knock it down there off the catch.
Martin finds Richards. Back to Martin. Lets the three fly. And another three for Charlotte.
No defender within 5 feet of him, just inviting him to shoot the three. That's a dangerous proposition.
Passes it to Champagny. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. And that one is stuffed right through.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
To the wing on the left. Kuzma kicks to Kispert. Pulls up on the elbow. Again, the Wizards score.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
For the three, Mann gets the bucket. And the Hornets lead by 11.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And what's interesting about Bagley, I mean, he has solid form as a shooter. The results from distance, though, have been inconsistent.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the final quarter. Williams passes to McGowan. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so it's Bagley with it. He brings it up for the Washington Wizards. 8-point game. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
An unselfish guy who enjoys setting his guys up. Bagley has impressive vision for a big fella.
Martin with the bucket.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Stepping up, Bagley lives to compete. He wants the ball when the game is on the line.
Out of bounds, Washington's edge possession. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Here's the three. It's rebounded by Charlotte. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. It's Black in the corner. And an intentional foul right there. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Wizards.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Wizards substitution.
Miller sets a screen for Ball. Out to Miller. Clock at 6. Back to Ball. Miller, the pass to Ball. That's in, coming off an assist from Miller.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Lets it go from deep, and another three for Charlotte.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Here's Avdia. Pass to Koulibaly. Poole on the wing. Into the lane, and he bangs it home with one hand.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
And so it's Charlotte with the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
teams can do is pass the rock, Grant. We should see a lot of ball movement tonight.
Hey, sharing is caring. And of course, there's great chemistry on both teams. There's such a flow to this game when they get together. And we're going to see some terrific team basketball tonight. I can't wait.
So a look at our starters for the Wizards. They've got Richaun Holmes, Jordan Poole out there with Denny Avdia, and it's Baldwin in at the 4.
Those are two tough points from Poole. Great to see him mixing it up down low.
And Utah has possession, following the bucket by the Wizards. Markkanen outside. 6 on the shot clock. The rebound by the Wizards.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Back to Avdia. It's Avdia on the wing. Pass to Coulibaly. It's Poole on the wing. Nifty move. He takes it in.
Whew, highlight reel stuff there from Jordan Poole.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Well, from late first round pick to big time score, the rise of Jordan Poole has been fun.
Well, he earned himself a pretty lucrative contract after a couple of years of trying to figure out what it is that he does best. I think we know what that is, B.A. Put points on the board. This guy plays with a ton of offensive confidence.
Now here's Poole. Pass to Avdia. Here's Baldwin. Here's Holmes. Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
And I love the edge that Richaun is playing with right now. It's what helps him capitalize on contact.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Here's Sexton. Kessler a screen. Sexton the open look. Gets an open look and hits it.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Avdia passes to Baldwin. Here's Avdia. Poole outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. Free throw good. Poole.
And Jordan Poole has stepped onto the NBA stage and not ever backed down from the challenge. He plays with tremendous confidence.
Now here's Sexton. Offensive board, and he commits the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Sexton misses. For Washington, they've gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
Well, when you can score the ball and the defense makes adjustments your way to do that, Poole has to take advantage like that.
For 3, Sexton drains the triple. Sexton's got 5 points.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Poole. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
And that shot fake working very nicely for Poole. This guy is an excellent free throw shooter.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Wizards?
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
When it comes to the Utah Jazz, it's evident that they are in rebuild mode, Grant.
Yeah, you know, B.A., after trading away both Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell in the summer of 22, the Jazz are focused on starting new and building a team with young talent.
Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Done. The pass to Markkanen. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
He just loves it. Loves to play like a guard and shoot it from the perimeter. Markkanen's bread and butter.
Pass to Baldwin. Fires the 3. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 in this game. Utah trailing here. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
And so it's Utah with it. For 3, Sexton. Marking it inside. Outside Sexton. Shot clock at 6. The 3. And Holmes pulls it down.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
34 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Koulibaly. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Back to Holmes. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. There's 21 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Dunn, the pass to Sexton. Pass to Markkanen. Back to Sexton. With 1 on the clock. And there's the foul. It's on Colin Sexton. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Substitution on the court.
What a performance for Jordan Poole. He's been the story for the Wizards. Hunting for opportunity. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, let's quickly break down the game and what we've seen so far from the Wizards, guys.
You can really see the strategy over the top.
Are you kidding me? Wow, amazing.
Man. And some of the dunks Collins can pull off are just awesome.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
A new look Jazz roster seemed crying for a rebuild, but they're winning games. Coach Will Hardy said, "I think it's amazing that this group has figured out a way to put personal agendas aside and go out and compete every night."
Well, he's been a big part of it, Allie. Thank you. On the wing, Clarkson. Pass to Lofton. Now Collins. On the wing, Clarkson. Just 5 to shoot. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Lofton's shot is off. The Wizards with a lead. Kuzma up top. On the wing, Jones. Outside Bagley. Here's Champagnie, defended by Horton Tucker. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Well, at 6'11" and that active, Bagley, that's easy stuff.
Outside Horton Tucker. Back to Collins. Pass to Lofton. Collins with a screen on Bagley. And the three-pointer goes. Lofton's got himself on the board with a 3 there. And last season, we saw an unprecedented offensive explosion around the league, Brent. Is that the new normal, you think?
I'm not sure, B.A. It's been exciting to watch. The revolution has been televised over the last 5 years, and the skill level is at an all-time high. The usage rate for star players keeps seeming to go up and up and up, but teams are surrounding their stars with shooters and leaning into the three-point line. And it's been fun to watch.
Clarkson for 3. And Collins with the slam.
The way you keep plays alive is with some effort, and John Collins giving it to you.
Here's Kispert. He's covered by Clarkson. The rebound by the Jazz.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Pass to Lofton. Fires the 3. Buries it from 3. Lofton's got 6.
And nice work by Clarkson picking up the wide open guy. He scans the floor and sees the opportunity.
Here's Kuzma. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Collins with it. Here he goes. And Collins with the jam.
And Collins just has that incredible burst off the floor and soaring that time.
Kuzma outside. George against Jones. Back to Kuzma. Stolen by Collins. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Pass to Lofton. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. And Collins with the slam.
He can be an effective slasher. Collins familiar with finishing through defenders.
Right side Bagley. Back to Jones. Out to Bagley. Pass to Kuzma. 6 on the shot clock. And again, Washington with a triple.
And Bagley with a nice job of surveying there.
Now here's Clarkson. And they call an illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Pass to Kispert. Fires from deep. That one is off. Great D that time from Horton Tucker. Clarkson for 3. Rebounded by Kuzma. For Washington, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Here's Champagny. Kuzma with a screen on Collins. And he's going for the lob. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
Kyle Kuzma's body control exemplary on that play. Sets a solid pick and then spins out into the open space.
Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Pass to Kispert. Inside. And Kuzma the bucket on the assist from Kispert. Kuzma's got 9.
Kuz loves those inside shots, and he's working hard to find them.
And that'll do it for the first half. This game is tied. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been quite a game for Lauri Markkanen.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
They've got Chris Dunn, Lauri Markkanen out there with Walker Kessler. Then there's Colin Sexton, and it's Hendricks in at the small forward position. And that's the group for Will Hardy as we begin the second half. Pass to Coulibaly. Back to Avdia. Here's Coulibaly. Lets the 3 fly. The shot won't fall. Right side, Sexton. Kessler with it. And here's Dunn. Guarded by Poole. Back to Dunn. It's Markkanen on the wing. There's a screen from the top of the key. And it doesn't even draw iron.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Here's Baldwin. Offline with a 3.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Markkanen outside. Pass to Hendricks. And here's Kessler. On the wing, Sexton. Give him 8 points now. Hits the trifecta.
Again, more and more of these pick and rolls help Sexton settle into the pace of play.
It's Poole to drive. Here's Baldwin. Second shot opportunity. Holmes passes to Avdia. Points. That one goes. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Now here's Dunn. Guarded by Poole. Here's Hendricks. He's scoreless. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Graham, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league.
And no lack of confidence from Jordan Poole on a floater like that.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. The three from Sexton. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
A line change here for Utah. So for the Wizards, Clarkson attacking. Here's Lofton. Nails it from three. Lofton's got 12 points.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Bagley is screen on Clarkson. Here's Kispert, defended by Horton Tucker. And it's in there.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Some players just have an innate knack for scoring the ball, Grant. Jordan Clarkson, definitely one of them.
Yeah, absolutely, B.A. That jump shot has to be honored. And because of that, he's able to get inside and create for himself and others. And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Pass to Collins. Clarkson outside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
You got to be cautious when you guard Clarkson. He's got a good burst. When he gets assertive like that, oftentimes will draw a foul.
Washington's gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Kuzma outside. Here's the floater. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. He's got 11.
Oh, explosive crossover. How's that for a move?
Back to Clarkson. The three is up. Rebounded by Kuzma. The Wizards have gone 6 for 9 in the half. Pass to Lofton. Back to Clarkson. From deep. Washington with a rebound. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Kuzma for 3. And Collins with the big block. Here's Kispert, defended by Horton Tucker. Here's Champagnie, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation. 2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Here's Champagnie, and it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. And not so fast. The
previous play.
Out again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
Yeah, the replay makes it obvious. I mean, he got that shot off in time. It should be an easy decision for the officials.
The ruling on the floor is overturned.
So the replay was conclusive. Call overturned. Grant, that one's going to count.
And B.A., you can argue against
points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Jazz out in front. They lead by 4. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. Kyle Kuzma out there with Marvin Bagley. Then there's Tyus Jones. Then there's Corey Kispert. And it's Champagnie at the 3. And he lobs it up. And stolen by Bagley. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
What a feed from Kuzma. I like when he finds the open man, and so do they.
George passes to Collins. On the take. Ooh, good D by Bagley. Well, the Wizards shooting an out-of-this-world 77%. And here's Kispert from the arc to take the lead. Second chance shot. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Bagley can move around you and get slender out there to find room on the floor to collect offensive rebounds.
And Utah calls time here. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Will Hardy said to the team. Coach had a clear message for his team. He said, quote, let's finish the job out there. It's ours for the taking if we can just get it done. So it sounds like he's hoping they can close out this game strong, guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Collins with a screen on Kuzma. Right wing. Pass to Horton Tucker. Clock at 4. And another miss by Utah. For Washington, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Here's Kispert. He's covered by Clarkson. Kispert into the lane. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
This is when you need a defensive presence, but it's just not happening.
I'm looking out there trying to find one guy at least interested in playing defense, not that last possession.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Bagley, no good. And so it's Collins who brings up the ball for the Jazz. George drives in, uses the glass to finish the layup.
Seeing the opening, George does not hesitate. I mean, just a great move.
Jones against Clarkson. Pass to Kuzma. Back to Bagley. Jones from outside. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got his 5th rebound in this one. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
So Washington ends up going with a new group. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Pass to Lofton. Let's go with a 3. And it's Collins with the 3. Now it's a 3-point Jazz lead.
Collins not the first option, but wow, stepping up.
Here's Coulibaly. Poole outside. Can they get it? Nails it from beyond the arc.
They silenced the crowd, firing right back with a 3 to tie it up. I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
And the Wizards making a change here. Bagley's checked in. The 3, Sexton. Rebound, Washington. To the inside. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Love watching Bagley getting confident in big possessions.
Puts up a deep 3 from way back there. Markkanen.
So great to see Markkanen healthy and knocking down big-time shots.
Over to the wing. Pass to Baldwin. Here's Apia. Bagley for 3. Rebound, Utah. Kessler's got 4 rebounds now. The 3, Sexton. Avdia pulls it in. Avdia's got his 4th rebound in this one.
That is what I'm talking about.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down. This is the very definition of a back-and-forth contest.
Yes, neither side taking its foot off the gas. I'm expecting a spectacular finish.
Sexton passes to Dunn. Markkanen sets a screen. Dunn with it. Checked by Bagley.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
So the first one drops, and that'll put him up 2. And he's unable to get the second one.
He missed a chance to put them up by 3. You know he'd like to have that one back.
Driving to the basket. Dunn outside. Outside Sexton. Clock at 6. Cash. And tie game. Huge basket right there.
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
And as it goes out of bounds, Washington able to keep possession. Poole outside. Out to Bagley. 5 to shoot. Poole outside. Baldwin. It's good!
Poole showing he's more comfortable in that pick and roll setting. He can be dangerous.
Here's Markkanen. Good! A huge shot to tie it up.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited.
Now a timeout called by Washington. Headed to overtime. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Now Poole. We've got Denny Avdia. Marvin Bagley is out there with Jordan Poole. And it's Coulibaly in at shooting guard. Got a piece of it. Poole with the ball. Dunn in his pocket. Pass to Avdia. From downtown. Sexton grabs the board. And for the Jazz, they're shooting it at 61%. A terrific average. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Outside Sexton, going inside, and that one is stuffed right through.
Sexton trying to assume the leadership role. What a big hoop there.
Poole floating in for the slam. He's electric.
Wow, and that's a big splash from Poole.
Utah with the ball. Dunn, the pass to Sexton. Great action here if you're just joining us. About a minute into OT. Markkanen with a screen on Poole. 6 to shoot. Markkanen, the pass to Kessler. Markkanen misses. And the Wizards shooting about 70% from the floor. Hard to do better than that. Counted.
Cutting into this lead. They're well within striking distance.
They're just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
Oh, great slam by Markkanen.
I like to see when Markkanen has that size and gets to the rim.
Poole outside. Outside Bagley. Jacks up a 3. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Outside Sexton. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And Sexton working the ball to a teammate. That's what you want to see from him.
Pass to Coulibaly. Now here's Bagley. Here's Avdia. Here's Poole. And it's in.
Well, Jordan Poole thinks every shot is going in, and why not? That was huge.
Here's Markkanen. Launches it. Markkanen sets a screen. Pass to Dunn. Outside Sexton. Markkanen sets a screen. Sexton misses. And Washington has possession. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
All right, the Jazz making a change here. George is checked in. And that's an intentional foul.
That's just poor clock management defensively.
Second team foul.
He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
Off the 2 shots.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Yeah, that'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
The 3 from Sexton. The putback. Here's Coulibaly, and he drives in, and that one drops. And so it's Washington with the W. Things looked a little uneven.
the basketball, Greg, both of these teams demonstrate an edge in this department.
Yeah, both teams pound the boards. It's clear these coaching staffs push for their guys to attack the glass. So this one's going to be physical.
And a look at the starters for the Hornets. Williams is out there with Bridges. Then it's Miller. Then there's LaMelo Ball. And it's Black in at the 2. Now Sexton. Following the miss by LaMelo Ball from deep. Sexton the pass to Kessler. There's a good screen. Buries the long-range jumper.
Well, you got to put some pressure on Dunn when he's squaring up from outside, because this guy is an exceptional scorer.
Here's Ball. Out to Miller. Williams has a screen for Miller. Drills the three-pointer.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Sexton. Launches a 3. Trains the three-pointer.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. And one thing with LaMelo, Clark, he has so much length at that point guard position.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, he's listed at 6'7", but he's got a much bigger wingspan than that, which allows him to effectively throw passes over the top. And I think it helps in him being disruptive as a defender, too. Well, one thing you like there is the extra pass, evidence that the game is starting to slow down for Dunn.
Miller, and it's Miller with the jam.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
The shot by Markkanen, nobody around. The basket good off the assist from Sexton.
And the quick trigger of Markkanen is impressive. He's got such a fluid release, too, especially on these catch-and-shoot jumpers.
Black in the post. Dunn covering. Here's Ball. Pass to Bridges. 6 to shoot. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Here's Black. Got a piece of it. And they get it back. The Jazz have gone 4 of 4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. There's the screen. The open look here for Sexton. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
I'm shocked that it didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And Charlotte turns it over again. So Charlotte calls timeout. Their first. Since returning to Charlotte in 2004, Clark, wins have been hard to come by for the Hornets.
Yeah, they haven't been able to make it out of the first round. But things finally seem to be trending up. They've got a lot of young talent on their roster, and if that talent grows, better days are ahead.
Jazz leading by 7. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Dunn shot's good.
Dicing up the defense with his speed, Chris Dunn has extraordinary handles.
Miller with a screen on Dunn. And it's Miller atop the key. Shoots it up. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now, here's Sexton. 6 points for him. Pass to Hendricks. This one for 3. Buries it from 3-point range.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
Here's Miller. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Utah leading by 10. Dunn passes to Sexton. Kessler with it. Out to the right wing. They set the screen. Floats one. Yep, that one goes. Sexton's got 8.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Here's Hendricks, covered by Miller. Here's the pass to Markkanen. Now the dish to Sexton. Markkanen sets the pick for Sexton. And there's the foul. It's on Miles Bridges. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
The shot by Sexton, no good. Hornets trail by 12. The kick out to Ball. Miller, the pass to Ball. Miller with a screen on Dunn. Ball with a wide open look. Hits the three-point bomb.
Well, I like the fact that this is something Ball continues to work on, that deep shot of his. He knows he's got to be a threat from deep to expand his game.
Sexton, the pass to Markkanen. Here's Kessler. A three ball. And Lauri Markkanen with the three. Markkanen's got his second bucket tonight.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Colin Sexton, you can tell he's feeling it tonight. And, guys, has been the driving... And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Jazz.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
I would like to highlight, too, guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot.
Chris Dunn is out there with Colin Sexton. Then there's Walker Kessler. Then there's Markkanen. And it's Hendricks in at the three, the small forward. That's the five on the floor for the Jazz. So Utah ends up going with the new group.
And with each passing season, the seven-footer Nick Richards looks more and more comfortable.
Whenever he's on the floor, Greg, he's going to work hard as well as focused on taking good shots and playing tough defense and really staying within himself. I love that about him.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
A wise pass right there by the rookie George. Solid at finding open teammates.
You know, Clark, I remember you had such a strong mid-range game when you were playing. Do you think it would have been hard to stretch your game out to three, like a lot of guys are doing now?
You know what, Kevin? It's interesting. I was actually starting to try to add the three-point shot to my game way back in the mid-'80s as part of my development. So I don't think it's hard. It's a matter of putting the work in. And shooting is one of those skills in the game that can really be refined with good mechanics and just volume of work.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The Utah Jazz have found themselves a new all-star in Lauri Markkanen. Coach Will Hardy says he's our best player, but we're not making our team about him. We have a lot of really good players. Everyone is finding a way to coexist, and that's the great thing about our team. Kevin?
A quick rebuild. And David Aldridge, thank you for that report. Now here is Martin. He has yet to score. Nobody near Williams. Offline with his three.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And George kicks to Collins. Pass to Lofton. Horton Tucker in the corner. Pass to Lofton. 6 on the shot clock. And it's off from three-point range. Hornets trail by 14. Mann passes to Williams. And now Utah, fast break. Here's Lofton. Drops in the tray off the fast break. Lofton's got 6 points.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Here's Mann. Martin, the pass to Mann. A three. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte. Passes to Lofton. Latrey, and Utah, another three.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
And the Jazz seem ahead of schedule, Greg, but where can they take another step forward?
Well, turnovers have been a problem. They commit a lot, and they don't force a ton either defensively, so closing that differential will help them on the possession battle.
Now here is Martin. No scoring in this one.
You know, this is why Clarkson can be a bit of a big tease defensively. I mean, he has all the tools to shut guys down.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Collins setting the big for Clarkson. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Here's the Jazz with the ball. It's a 12-2 run here, good pace. And there's the pass to Lofton. That three off the mark.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Pass to man. Here's McGowan's, defended by George. Here's Martin. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Martin's got his first basket of the night.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
George with the ball. Williams picks him up. Often passes to Horton Tucker. Here's the screen. Fader on the way. And with the rebound. Hornets trail by 18. Here's Martin driving to the basket. And finished off by Martin.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
And George gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Here's man. Outside for Martin. 41 seconds left here in the second. Shot clock at 6. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
The Hornets shooting their first free throw of the game.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
And those aren't the kind of numbers they can afford to repeat throughout this season.
Now, here's Clarkson. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Horton Tucker. Fires the three. The rebound by Richards. Williams against George. Outside for Martin. Passes it to McGowan. Here's Mann. Sinks the triple. Mann's got 8 here in the quarter.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
And finished off by Collins.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by the Hornets.
And so it's Utah up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for. I thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Tipping off the second half. Here's Steve Clifford's 5. Bridges out there with Williams. Then there's Black. Then it's Miller, and it's Ball in at the point guard position. The 2023 season, Clark, certainly wasn't all Charlotte had hoped for coming into that year.
Exactly, Kevin. I mean, injury struggles and a number of other factors just kind of accumulated. You know, they did keep fighting pretty much until the end, and they deserve a lot of credit for that, even though they knew they'd missed the postseason.
Back to Sexton. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Sexton's got 10 points in the game.
You know, the timing, the rhythm, I'm a big fan of when Sexton can just catch and shoot.
There's Ball with the three, and it's the Hornets another three.
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, LaMelo Ball is young, but he certainly has words of wisdom already. He says, everybody always asks me, what's my slogan? 2 words, be you. You just got to be you from the jump, and whatever's supposed to happen is going to happen. And if you ain't you, you're already lost. That's a fact. Kevin?
Yeah, that's right. More than comfortable in his own skin. David, thank you. Markkanen from outside. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. He's got 9.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Black kicks the ball. Shot clock at 5. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
You know, possessing outstanding height at his position, Ball excels at using that size and his body control to convert through contact.
Utah calls timeout. Utah leading by 6. Markkanen a screen on Ball. Back to Sexton. Here's Kessler. He's guarded by Williams. Ball against Sexton. Williams with the block. Oh, and here comes Miller all alone. Finish off the break. And now it's just a 4-point Jazz lead.
And when Brandon Miller puts it all together, he is going to be a problem.
The Jazz with another miss. Hornets have gotten every shot that dropped since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor. Looking for Bridges. He gets it there. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Bridges has got his first points of the night. Utah calls timeout. Utah has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Now the pass to Sexton. Shoots. And it goes for the 5th time and 10 shots for him this game.
And there's no question Sexton can flat out score. I mean, he feels like he can get it done from anywhere.
And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Back to Markkanen. Jazz passing it around. Markkanen sets the pick for Sexton. It's good from long range. Sexton's got 7 points for the quarter.
Good to see Sexton knock it down from deep. A shot he needs to add to his arsenal.
There's Ball with the 3, and it's the Hornets another 3.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
And another 3 for Charlotte.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
1:16 left in the 3rd quarter. Dunn passes to Hendricks. Outside, Markkanen dishes it to Dunn. Markkanen sets the pick for Dunn. And Dunn with the slam.
Oh, and Dunn is an animalistic dunker, slamming it home with some major force.
And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That's foul number 2 for him. So Utah ends up going with the new group. There's 57 seconds left to play here in the 3rd. Going inside. Martin inside. He's covered by Clarkson, and it's Martin missing. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
A shot by Lofton, no good. Charlotte trailing. Pass to Man. There's 31 seconds left in the 3rd. Williams, a screen on Clarkson. Man passes to Williams. 6 to shoot. Down low. Pass to McGowans. And there's the drive, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
Boy, he is all over that shot. I mean, had it read the whole way, got himself in the position, and then was able to make the play.
Clarkson dishes to Collins. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. Jazz up. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. We've got Taylor Horton-Tucker. George is out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then it's John Collins. And it's Lofton in at the four-man position. That's the group right now for Utah. From deep, Collins. Rebound by Williams. Charlotte in the lead. McGowan's the pass to Martin. On the wing, Williams. George against Martin. Passes to Mann. Martin the screen. Three-pointer. And another three for Charlotte.
Man, you've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Extremely impressive was the rally they made. I mean, we'll see how much their comeback might have taken out of them, and we'll see if they can keep that foot on the pedal now.
Clarkson with the ball. Williams picks him up. Back to Clarkson. Here he goes. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And a testament to Clarkson's aggressive mindset. He hunts for opportunities and gets himself to the line.
First one falls for him. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. The kick out to Williams. He dishes it to Martin. And another three for Charlotte.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball game.
The pass to Clarkson. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 3 assists in the game.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Pass to Mann. Pass to McGowan's. Here's Mann. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. And a missed layup. Here's Lofton. Collins finds George. And George with the stuff.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
And that shows you a bit of Collins' all-around game and why he's so valuable at both ends of the floor.
So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte. Ball with the bucket.
Wow, look at the damage this young man is doing from deep. And there's another one.
And it's a big one. What a performance from long range. Remarkable.
Markkanen kicks to Sexton. Back to Markkanen. The Jazz working the ball around now. And he's good on the 3-ball. Markkanen's got the game tied up here for the Jazz. Bridges sets the screen for Ball. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
Boy, I love Ball's competitive spirit. Baskets like this prove this guy's future is on the rise.
And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul. 1:53 left here in the fourth quarter. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Bridges against Markkanen. Clock at 4.
You know, as a defender, Bridges is pretty intimidating. I mean, he does a good job of working at keeping you smothered up.
Already, Miller showing he has no problem in the big moments. The gut from that.
And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. Have to now review the personal foul in question.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail. A different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see
the ruling on the floor stands.
Moving it, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double-checking, and the game continues on.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Steve Clifford had to say to his team. Now, he wants them to stay focused on teamwork out there. He said, let's keep communicating, keep talking. We got to help each other out there. Coach thinks that team effort is what's needed here. Guys?
Thank you, David. Ball against Dunn. Ball kicks to Miller. The 3. The putback, great positioning on the putback.
And there's the length and skill working together there. Miller keeping that possession alive.
Ball against Sexton. To the left side wing. Back to Markkanen. Bridges with the steal. Pushing it up. Ball surveying the defense. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Jazz.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2.
And for a point guard like Sexton, a guy who handles the ball in big moments, you'll be at the line in this spot a ton.
And that would have been a killer if he missed one of those, but he was rock solid. That trims the lead now to a one-possession game.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Can't believe that took so long. They needed to foul a lot sooner.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
You know, one of the things that endeared Miles Bridges to his college coach was he was a superstar in talent, but played with a blue-collar mindset. 2-possession game now, guys. Some very important free throws there.
Sexton, the pass to Markkanen. It drops, and that shot brings them to within just 1.
And you can trust an efficient shooter like Markkanen in the clutch. He's going to get a good look.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hopeless misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
And the second of 2 is good. That will put them up by 2.
LaMelo is such a skilled and crafty ball handler. He's a guy that can take over a game simply with his raw skill.
Time called here. The Jazz decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 2. 6 seconds left in the game. Guys, what's your take?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
A critical. Possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
Six seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Clarkson. Count it!
Well, you know what? This is what becoming a leader is all about. Clarkson taking charge at the end.
And the Hornets call time here.
Substitution for Israel. Fourth and Tucker. Chris Dunn.
Got it up in time. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. Here we go. Colin Sexton is out there with Chris Dunn. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. Then there's Walker Kessler. And it's Hendricks in at the small forward position. Sexton finds Markkanen. Back to Sexton. Right side Markkanen. Just 3 to shoot. High arcing shot. And the layup good by Sexton. Sexton's got the first basket here in overtime for the Jazz. Ball against Dunn. Bridges outside. And it's Miller penetrating. Bridges dishes to Miller. Here's Ball with the drive. And Ball slams it in.
Hey, this mix of agility, instinct, athleticism, Ball able to drive right in for the big throwdown.
And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. Outside Ball. We're just over a minute into overtime here. It's deflected. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Bridges shot. Good.
These moments are made for Miles Bridges. He wants to have the ball in his hands and makes big plays at big time.
Time called here. The Jazz decide to talk it over. They're behind by 3. 1:43 left to play in the first overtime. And the Jazz with possession. Sexton kicks to Markkanen. It's up a 3. Good on the three-point shot. Markkanen's got it all tied up now for the Jazz.
Accepting more of a leadership role over time. Markkanen not bashful at rising up to take huge shots.
Ball, the pass to Williams. Williams, a screen on Markkanen. Bridges finds Williams. 5 to shoot. Miller, that's for 2. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
How about this move by Miller, using the pick and roll to create some space for himself?
Dunn passes to Markkanen. Doubled by Bridges. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That was pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Passes it to Hendricks. Back to Sexton. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Ball against Dunn. Ball dishes to Miller. Back to Ball. And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Black kicks to Ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. On the wing, Miller. Over Hendricks. The offensive rebound. The pass to Black. Down against Ball. And the coach's challenge has been issued. First game like this, down to the wire, this is what it's for.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make,
Previous play is
At the line for 2.
is that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and
the ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
I tell you, I like Ball's mental makeup for such a young guy. Plays with patience and the wisdom of a 10-year vet, and he produces in every area.
Markkanen from outside. Can't connect. So it's Charlotte picking up the win. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally...
Physical matchup. Two teams that place a heavy emphasis on rebounding.
And their rationale is simple, B.A. It's about winning the possession battles. If you board it well on both ends of the floor, number one, you're limiting your opponent to one shot, generally speaking, and you're creating multiple opportunities on every offensive possession. There is a reason you emphasize rebounding the basketball.
And now let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Charlotte Hornets. They've got Miles Bridges. He's out there with Miller. And it's Williams in at the 5, roaming the paint.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Here's Avdia. Finished off the break.
That was a really nice sequence there. Just strong effort at both ends of the floor.
And that's exactly what you can control, right? Your desire, your hustle, your will to succeed.
Here's Ball. After the basket by Washington.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Well, Doris, the Wizards have some star power, but they're kind of stuck in the middle of things.
B.A., unless you have top free agents coming your way, it is so hard to get over the hump. It's about drafting well. Your player development has to be next level. It is not easy for the Washington Wizards right now.
Offensive rebound. Here's Black. And the three-pointer goes.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. The drive by Poole. Out to the right wing. The three is up. Counted from distance.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Here's Miller. And the Wizards on the break. For three. It's hauled in by Black. Charlotte has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Outside, Williams. Bridges down low. Ball outside. Tries the spin move. Converts after the nice spin. Ball's got 5 points.
LaMelo's so fun, so creative with the ball in his hands.
And there's the call on LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Coulibaly. Back to Avdia. 5 on the clock. Banked it in off the glass. He has 6. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Ball passes to Williams. The kick out to Ball from outside the arc. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Boy, early in his career, LaMelo Ball has let you know I am dangerous from deep. The 3 ball is good.
He makes the D look silly. What an incredible move.
Man, how about that finish right there? Not too bad. Pass to Miller. Back to Ball. 1:43 left to play in the first. From outside, off the mark. Washington has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's Avdia. Here's Baldwin. Poole left side. With the drive. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Personal foul.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
First free throw is good. Doris, a disappointing 22-23 season for the Hornets, especially after making the play-in the year prior.
Yeah, I think surely looking to turn things around under new head coach Steve Clifford. Always takes guys a couple of years to get their system in place. It takes time to develop. What a take by Miles Bridges. Those are tough points earned. Nicely done.
You know, one place this Wizards team has been very effective is in the restricted area.
Well, that's the coveted shot in the NBA, to consistently score deep inside that painted area. The Wizards know high percentage looks, and they really get after it on the interior.
Here's Avdia. He's got 6. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4. Well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
You do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change every few possessions.
And stolen by Bridges. Throws it up high. Alley-oop up top. Hammer it home.
And that's what you get from Brandon Miller. I mean, he can really whip passes there around the court.
It's Poole the drive. And stolen by Williams. Here's Bridges. Oh, big finish.
Oh, did you see that?
Well, this guy knows how to put on a show. Put Miles Bridges in the dunk contest. Did you see that?
Poole for 3. Hits the trifecta. Poole's got 5 points.
And both teams already firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
The Wizards have got 7 of 8 in the basket. To the middle. To the left side wing. Back to Avdia. 1 second left. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. Tie game in Washington. And we'll get the second quarter under. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, let's quickly break down the game and what we've seen so far from the Wizards, guys.
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
So Charlotte ends up going with a new group on the court for the Hornets. Grant Williams out there with Nick Richards. Then there's Trey Mann. Then there's Cody Martin. And it's McGowan's in at the 3 slot.
Then put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Now here's Jones. Pass to Kispert. 4-3. And again, Washington with a triple.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And that one's good. McGowan's.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Right side Bagley. Pass to Kuzma. Bagley sets a screen. And he banks in the layup. Kuzma's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Yeah, Kuzma, the ability to score through contact, such an important aspect for him moving forward.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, LaMelo Ball's shooting touch was questioned coming into the league, but it's been pretty steady. He said, quote, "I think I'm a great shooter. I've had it since a young age. I feel every shot I take is going to go in, and my confidence is really high." He said, "I practice these shots. It's all in the snap of the wrist and the follow-through." Brian?
Ooh, very interesting. A flick of the wrist. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff. Williams knocks down the three. Well, now that we've had a few years of reference stories, how do you think the play-in tournament has fared so far?
BA, a successful addition, there's no doubt about it. It's involved more teams for more competitive basketball for longer stretches of the season. That's exactly what you hope for.
Here's Kispert from behind the arc. And the Wizards with another three.
Well, if you let him shoot freely, you're going to give up a lot of trays.
And the call will be against Kyle Kuzma. That's his first foul.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Man, the pass to McGowans. Here's Man, defended by Jones. And so it looks like the Hornets will retain possession here.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
On the wing man, defended by Jones. And stolen by Bagley. Now the Wizards in transition. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
Well, credit Kuzma for sprinting end-to-end, gets a bucket off the fast break. Nice job.
Doris, you look at the Hornets. It's been a roller coaster ride the last few years.
It certainly has, BA. And when their best players have all been available, they have shown the ability to compete. But so often that has not been the case. So hard to have sustained success if your guys aren't available.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage. In a close game, those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
The drive by Man, and he buries his first look.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Outside Jones, pass to Kispert. We've got 1:28 left to play in the first half of basketball. 6 on the shot clock. Kuzma, the pass to Kispert. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Kispert's got 8 points here in the quarter. Now a timeout called by Charlotte. Charlotte's gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game.
Washington foul. Corey Kispert. First personal foul. Second team foul.
There's a minute 12 left in the second period. Williams passes to Richards. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, BA.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. And that one good. Kuzma's got 6.
That is Kyle Kuzma asserting himself against quality defense. Nice finish.
And that one's good, man.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
With some arc, and Kuzma the bucket on the assist from Jones.
Oh, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
Pass to Martin. Outside, Williams. We've got 33 seconds left in the first half. McGowan's a pass to Man. Shot clock at 5. And the layup is good off the glass. 6 points for him.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Left side Bagley. Pass to Jones. Lets it go from deep. And it's out of bounds to the Wizards as Washington retains possession. .12 seconds left in the first half. Now here's Bagley. Fires for 3. The shot comes out. It's stolen by Kuzma. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials getting together here. They may want to review this one. And hold.
The previous play is under review.
The officials signaling that they are going to take a look at this replay.
Yeah, they're going to review that shot to make sure he got it off in time, but I think it's going to count.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And after reviewing the play, it looks like they're overturning the call here. That basket is good.
It would have been a real shame if those points didn't count. I'm so glad the officials were able to take a second look and make the right call.
And so it's Kyle Kuzma making highlights for Washington. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We're coming right back. Don't. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Nice game. Great performance by Kyle Kuzma.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
We've got Denny Avdia. Rashawn Holmes is out there with Jordan Poole. And it's Baldwin in at the 4. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Grant, you grew up here in Washington, D.C. What's the hoop scene like here?
Well, B.A., they love the game of basketball here, and the fans are unbelievable. So many stars from here like Kevin Durant. So D.C. is kind of a sneaky, underrated basketball city.
The drive by Poole and stolen by Williams. To the paint. Here's Black. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Washington has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Wizards not making the playoffs the last couple of seasons motivated them to bring in some youth and Jordan Poole, and the players say that they've seen dramatic improvements from player facilities, energy, and player development. They said they're transitioning, they're going in the right direction, but they still have a lot of improvements to make.
Good point, Allie. Thank you. Avdia from outside sinks it. What range from downtown. And now an 8-point Washington lead. Black passes to Ball. Here's Miller. They set a pick. Beyond the arc. On target from range.
And there's a reason Miller was a volume 3-point shooter in college, because he's extremely accurate.
Poole gets it in close.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Pass to Miller. Takes the 3. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Miller's gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller's so quick off the catch.
Poole slashing inside.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
Here's Miller. The deep 3. And the Hornets, another 3.
I tell you, the vision is simply special. LaMelo Ball toys with the defense, creates easy opportunities for his teammates.
Yep, count it.
Boy, the bucket's been 5 feet wide for him. He's dropping everything in.
Here's Ball into the lane.
Well, this is exactly what you want from LaMelo Ball, attacking the rim off the drive.
And so it's Poole who brings up the ball for Washington. 3-point lead. Here's Avdia. He got a piece of it. Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Springs in his shoes. Clear the deck when Miles Bridges is coming through, folks.
Poole, the pass to Avdia. Knocked loose. Ball with a steal. It's 2-on-1. Here's Black. And he hammers it home to polish off the break. Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter.
Oh, that was nasty. a two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Screen by Bridges to the wing, right side. Ball looks over the floor. The kick out to Williams. Clock at 6. Ball passes to Bridges. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got his 3rd assist of the night. Here's Poole. Out to the wing. Holmes passes to Avdia. Here's Koulibaly. There's a screen. Back to Avdia. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Well, Denny Avdia was born in Israel, where we don't see many NBA players hail from, Doris.
No, B.A., definitely a rare sight. He is just the 4th player from Israel since 2010 to debut in the NBA. This is why we love the game. It has such a worldwide reach.
Back to man. The kick out to Williams. Takes a 3. Doesn't go that time. The Wizards with a lead. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Bagley. Bagley sets a screen. Kuzma, the pass to Bagley. Avdia from outside. The Hornets pull it in. Out left to the wing. Here's McGowan's. 3-pointer off the mark. What a performance for Jordan Poole. He's been the story for Washington. We'll be right back after this word. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court for the Hornets, they've got Cody Martin, Nick Richards out there with Grant Williams. Then there's Trey Mann, and it's McGowan's in at the 3. Martin, the pass to Mann. To the left wing, just 4 to shoot. Here's McGowan's. Drains the triple. And the Hornets lead by 2.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
They set the pick. Right wing. Back to Martin. From the arc. No luck on that one. Washington has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Back to Kuzma. 4th quarter still young. Just over a minute played. Back to Kispert. From deep. Richards pulls it in.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Down low. Here's Kuzma. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Grant Williams.
You have to be aware if you're a defender where Kyle Kuzma is. This guy is a scorer by nature.
Well, the unique pregame fashion sense of Kyle Kuzma always seems to be generating buzz, Doris.
I like it, B.A. He is very tapped into the fashion world. He certainly has shown off some intriguing, shall we say, looks on his way into the building. But I am all about it.
And Ball gets it to go.
They have a never-give-up attitude.
No doubt, keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
Here's Kuzma, and he lays it up and in. Kuzma's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You can see that Kyle Kuzma has the kind of size and length and creativity to score on the interior.
Miller, the pass to Ball. Pass to Miller. The 3-ball. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got 4 assists in the game.
A huge shot. His three-point shooting has been outstanding tonight.
Yeah, he's done more work outside the arc than inside it, and that's not going to change now. They'll ride his long-range game all the way to the end of this one.
The 3 from Ball. And now we've got an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
First team foul.
So it's the Hornets now. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
In a tight one like this, you have to trust in his ability.
Kuzma. Yes, it's good.
Kyle Kuzma stepping up and getting it done.
Charlotte has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. Here's Ball. Pass to Black. Back to Ball. Here's Miller. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Ball. Baseline jumper. Tipped away. It's stolen by Kuzma. The finish! Rips down the breakaway slam.
Opportunistic play on the defensive end by Kyle Kuzma. Excellent, excellent job.
Wizards foul. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter.
We would love to see the unselfishness of Miles Bridges. Just another guy has a better shot. He's ready to move that basketball.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a three-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
I mean, they've been sinking shots from mid-range, and they found a gap there in the defense, and they just continue to exploit it.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
Miller, the pass to Ball. Here's Miller. 4 on the clock. Back to Ball. And it's Poole with a rebound. And so it's Poole who brings up the ball for Washington. 3-point lead. They get it back. Here's Holmes. And an intentional foul right there.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line.
First free throw is good. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Pass to Miller. He takes it in. Count it!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here. They can't go empty on any of their possessions from here on out.
And no time to waste. Not at this point in the game.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
Fourth team foul.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that makes it a 3-point lead.
And looking to even the score with a huge 3.
Greg, this is all about execution. Can you free an open man from the three-point line? That's what it comes down to. LaMelo Ball is never rattled. Doesn't matter how close the score or what the situation. This guy unafraid of big shots.
And the Wizards call time here. The score's all tied at 76. 3 seconds left in the fourth.
On the court.
Avdia from outside. Oh, had a chance to win it right there. Couldn't get it to fall. Time expired. Boy, these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun. Ball with it. We've got Ball. Miles Bridges is out there with Miller, and it's Black in at the 2-guard spot. Williams with it. Check by Bagley. There's Ball with a 3. Ball sticks the 3.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
You can feel the temperature rising in this arena. Both teams pouring it on offensively.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
He's got a knack for finishing inside. That's easy money.
Ball passes to Miller, and there's the screen. Back to Ball. Pass to Miller. Launches a 3. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. And the Hornets lead by 6.
Yeah, a sign of things to come, hopefully. I mean, once Miller gets going, he is capable of dominating games. If the defender is giving him that much space, the points are inevitable.
Here's Miller. The ball's knocked loose. Takes it inside.
First team foul.
Bridges against Poole. Bridges passes to Miller. Screen by Bridges. Puts up a 3. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Well, boy, Miles Bridges showing you that he's not just a scorer. How about that pass and setup?
Oh, Williams with the block. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. Oh, it's stolen away. And it's the Hornets on the break. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback. And now it's a 9-point Charlotte lead.
Yeah, this guy, that's one way to create your own offense for Miles Bridges. Get to the offensive boards. Nice.
And Williams over to help. Kuzma outside. He drops it from range. Kuzma's got 19 points.
Huge shot from Kyle Kuzma. This guy is never shy.
LaMelo driving. Pass to Miller. Now Bridges. The 3. Drops in the 3.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Here's Avdia. Puts the move on. And he sinks the layup.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot. But right now, this guy is cooking.
And Ball will bring it up here for Charlotte. Over to the left wing. Pass to Williams. Here's Black. And the Hornets, another 3.
What a performance tonight. Getting a win like this on the road is such a boost.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
And the shot goes in. And the Hornets lead by 10.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way. This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Bridges outside. Pass the ball. From deep three-point land. Off on that one. And so the Hornets take the win. They escape with the W, even though they needed a few.
the ball so well, Smitty. How does that impact the game?
Kevin, this matchup is going to feel scrappy because both of these teams are used to controlling the backboard. They'll do everything they can do to gain that advantage tonight.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Dunn is out there with Colin Sexton. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. Then there's Walker Kessler. And it's Hendricks in at the 3 spot. And Koulibaly gets it to go.
And the fireworks begin. Should be an amazing show tonight.
How good is it to see the first one go through the net?
Now here's Sexton. Markkanen kicks to Dunn. Markkanen sets the pick for Dunn. Back to Markkanen. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn.
Efficiency, that's what they want to see from Chris Dunn. Good job running the pick and roll.
Poole against Dunn. Here's Avdia. Pass to Holmes. And stolen by Sexton. Right side Markkanen. Sexton against Holmes. And there's the pass to Hendricks. The Jazz working the ball around now. 4 on the shot clock. Dunn passes to Markkanen. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Up against the clock once again, we see Markkanen's poise on the offensive end.
You know, Greg, after a few seasons of development, Lauri Markkanen has really emerged.
And he's such a unique player. It took him a while to kind of figure out how to maximize all of those talents and also minimize the weaknesses. But boy, has he arrived. Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Now, here's Dunn. Out left to the wing. Launches it. Markkanen can't get it to go. Baldwin the pass to Holmes. Here's Koulibaly. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Koulibaly's got his second basket of the night.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Markkanen, good.
Quality pass by Sexton, taking full advantage of that opening.
Poole kicks to Holmes. Beyond the arc. That's good from Poole on the assist by Holmes.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And it's Markkanen, top of the key. There's the pick. Here's Hendricks. Back to Markkanen. Kessler passes to Markkanen. There's the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Markkanen's got 11 points.
Thing of beauty. In terms of pure shooting form, Markkanen's already well polished.
A nice shot by Baldwin.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Sexton finds Markkanen. From deep. Markkanen missing again. And so it's Baldwin with it. He brings it up for the Washington Wizards. Trailing by 2. And Holmes throws it down.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Here's Dunn. Pass to Hendricks. Launches it. That's in. Coming off an assist from Dunn. Dunn's got 3 assists tonight.
What I like is when Chris Dunn keeps his poise, keeps his eyes up, good things happen.
Now, here's Avdia. That's green. Scoreless thus far.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Poole against Dunn. Markkanen passes to Hendricks. Outside, Sexton. Markkanen sets the pick for Sexton. He kicks to Markkanen. Back to Sexton. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Wizards trail by 3. Pass to Coulibaly. This one for three. And the Wizards hit again from deep. 17 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Dunn passes to Markkanen. There's the triple. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Here's Poole. And that one released in time, but no good.
And the passion Sexton plays with is so...
Lauri Markkanen getting it done for the Utah Jazz. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. Back to the action in just a minute.
Timeout on the floor. Washington timeout.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And a breakdown here, guys, the hustle stats for the Jazz.
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
Bagley is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Jones. Then there's Kispert. And it's Champagnie in at the three. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. Smitty, always room for improvement, but one thing Utah does do well is rebound.
Kevin, you're so right. These guys attack the glass. They use their size to beat others to the loose balls. And doing that well sets you up for success elsewhere.
Here's Kispert. Following the three-pointer by Utah. To the paint. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Clarkson on the wing. Nice ball movement by Utah. And George, here we go. And it's George finishing it off.
Aggressive slash from the young guard. George fears no one when attacking the basket.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, guys. Walker Kessler has already made an impact for the Jazz. Now, Will Hardy says the physical tools that he has allow him to be successful. He's shown so much growth on both ends of the floor. I think defense comes natural to Walker in a lot of ways, but his ability to learn the offense has been tremendous. Kevin?
It is another great young player. We enjoy them all. David, thank you. It's tipped.
Though he won't block a lot of shots, Kyle with terrific defense that time. Read that one all the way.
Pass to Jones. Kuzma with a screen on George. Outside, Bagley. Back to Jones. Clock at 6. Washington needs to get a shot off here. Bagley, no good. Jazz leading by 3. Over to the left wing. Here's Lofton. Guarded by Kuzma. George against Bagley. Good on the bucket. George has got the lead up to 5 now for Utah.
And nice touch inside. George can finish from all 3 levels.
Back to Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now, here's Clarkson. Still without a basket. George passes to Lofton. Back to George. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. And the Jazz lead by 5. And it's not uncommon to see arguments boil over between teammates, Steve. Sports has a different line than most professions, don't you think?
I do, Kevin. I agree. The physicality and competition factors into that. Most of these guys, you don't argue, but if you have a common goal of winning, usually that takes care of everything.
And so it's Bagley with it. He brings it up for Washington. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. Jazz leading by 3. George passes to Lofton. Kicks to Collins. Three-pointer. Rebound by Kispert. For Washington, they've gotten 4 of the first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Bagley with the ball. He's picked up by Collins. Jones from outside. And again, Washington with the triple.
How about the accuracy of Tyus Jones? He has worked so hard on that shot.
And George kicks to Clarkson. Collins setting the big for Clarkson. The pass to Lofton. To the left wing. Back to George. Out to Clarkson. Over Kispert. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. For Washington, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
And the game Bagley has reminds me a little bit of Chris Bosh, a sweet lefty who plays with force and passion.
Now here's Jones. 7 points in the game. 27 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Kuzma. Kicks it out to Jones. Oh, Kuzma's in position.
I like getting Kuzma something going toward the basket. That's a high percentage play for him.
Here's Lofton. Guarded by Kuzma. He lobs it up and stolen by Kuzma. No good on that one. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. It's the Wizards ending the second quarter on a 12-4 run. They'll be back shortly live from Washington. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. It's been quite a game for Lauri Markkanen.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Getting underway here in the second half. Here's Will Hardy's 5. They've got Colin Sexton. Markkanen is out there with Walker Kessler. Then it's Chris Dunn. And it's Hendricks in at the small forward.
Especially dangerous off the bounce. Chris Dunn can shift gears in an instant.
Holmes passes to Baldwin. Here's Avdia. The kick out to Poole. Just 5 on the clock. To Holmes. And Holmes throws it down.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Yeah, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Markkanen, good.
One of the surprises with Markkanen is how physical he can be. He's willing to mix it up.
And he drives in. Wizards passing it around. Here's Avdia. Passes it to Holmes. Here's Baldwin. They set the pick. And here's Poole for 3. The shot misses.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Steve, when you analyze Colin Sexton's game, what do you think his strengths are?
Well, Kevin, certainly it's his scoring, but he's also dependable at helping run the offense, too. He's what you call an effective combo guard.
And Holmes throws it down.
Going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. There's Sexton, and Sexton slams it in.
Lift off from Sexton, gliding through there.
It's Poole with the drive. Here's Coulibaly, defended by Sexton. Baldwin, it's good. And the Wizards lead by 1. This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
Here's Hendricks. Markkanen sets the pick for Sexton. No good on the 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Drives to the hoop. Here's Baldwin. Poole against Sexton. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Both free throws good from Poole.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Outside, Sexton. Poole against Dunn. Up top, Markkanen. 13 points in the game. Utah needs to get off a shot here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Washington leading now by 3. Pass to Coulibaly. Here's Poole driving the lane. Then he banks in the lane. Poole's got 7 points in the game.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Picked by Markkanen. Sexton the pass to Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
Feeling it tonight. Markkanen has that scores gene. Once he gets on a roll, it looks effortless.
Poole finds Holmes. And Holmes throws it down.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
Pass to Sexton. Markkanen sets the pick for Sexton. For 3. Shot is good, and the Wizards' lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Markkanen.
Beautiful play call. That's understanding Markkanen's strengths and putting him in a position to succeed.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Washington's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Inside, Avdia, and the pass to Holmes. Over in the corner, Poole. Oh, Holmes in position. No good there.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
Here's Markkanen in for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
This is where Markkanen can just dominate you right under the hoop.
Here's Poole, and he slams it one-handed.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
It's a tight contest. Those type of plays can fire up your team and swing momentum.
Such a menace close to the rim. You got to respect Sexton's fearlessness when he's amongst the bigs.
And Sexton drops them both. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Bagley.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Some impressive scoring, and we still have 1 quarter to go. Who will gain the upper hand in the fourth? How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. They've got Kyle Kuzma, Tyus Jones out there with Kispert. Then it's Bagley. And it's Champagnie in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Bagley from outside. Doesn't get it to drop for him. The Jazz shooting 59% up to this point. They're working for great shots, and they're hitting them. Collins setting the pick for Sexton. Drains it from beyond the arc. Sexton's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Working the pick and roll. Sexton was confident it would open things up.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. That sends Tyus Jones to the free throw line. Keontae George picks one up. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Colin Sexton. And a guy who's easy to trust, Smitty, running this offense, Tyus Jones.
He is completely unselfish, Kevin. He makes smart plays out there, knows when it's his time to score, and he's a second coach on the floor.
Here's Clarkson, 6 to shoot, banked in off the glass. Clarkson's got his first points of the game.
Tough points from Clarkson. He can make the hard buckets.
Jones drives in, basket counts.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
And I love the play call. This is where you get the ball into the hands of your closers, where they can do something with it. An explosive leaper, Collins, hangs in the air, puts on a show.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yes, and if you love offense, you're loving this matchup. It's been a highlight reel affair.
Now, here's Kispert. He's covered by Clarkson. Bagley with the bucket. And, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Washington.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far, being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific, doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Kuzma passes to Champagnie. Bagley the screen. Shoots over Horton Tucker. The rebound by the Jazz. Pass to Lofton. A three. Good on the triple.
What a time for him to step up. Big three right there.
That's what you have to do. Clutch shots, clutch shooters, they come through in those positions.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. Keontae George picks one up.
What Tyus Jones brings to the floor is energy. He gives it his all when he's out there. And that kind of effort really affects the entire team. Yeah, that's who you want stepping to the line when the game is close.
Offside marking it. Back to Clarkson. He feeds it to Markkanen. It's rebounded by Baldwin. Baldwin's got 4 rebounds in this game. Jones against Clarkson. Jones dishes to Avdia. Jones kicks to Avdia. Over Markkanen. Avdia can't hit. Jazz have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. Pretty nice efficiency there.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Wizards making a switch here. Poole's checked in. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Right side Markkanen. Rebounded by the Wizards. Baldwin's got his 5th rebound in this one. Out to the wing. And the wide open shot from Avdia. Hits it from 3-point range. Avdia's got the lead up to 5 now for the Wizards. Clarkson outside. They set the pick. Lots of room. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Huge bucket from Clarkson, coming through when his team needed him.
Poole the pass to Baldwin. To the middle. Here's Holmes. Yes!
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Clarkson kicks to Markkanen. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line, coming through for his team.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We have to now review the personal foul in question.
And this is the time now where the officials can... personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Players are moving. and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Holmes has a screen. Here's Poole. Money!
That bucket was absolutely huge. A defensive stop now may just seal the deal.
The drive by Clarkson.
No fear from Jordan Clarkson. He found the bottom of the cup.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. They're down by 1. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And I think they've got enough time to try and get the ball inside. And unless they get a wide open look on the perimeter, that should be what the focus is. Even if you miss at the rim, you've got a good chance to maybe try and draw a foul.
Here's Poole. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. And so it's Utah who scraped by with the win. They